thick, real sweaters.
Oh.
Love them.
Like the one I'm wearing.
Yeah, for real. I love it.
Do you think I look ridiculous in the sweater?
Not at all. I like that sweater a lot.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm serious. You should give it to me when you don't want it anymore.
All right, I will.
And I'll wear it for the rest of its life.
We're 24 degrees right now, mostly cloudy today. Do you have a forecast by any chance?
I
know I'm just kind of...
I don't. I mean, I can get it for you really quick, no problem.
Oh, I know how to get a forecast.
You
Roger
do?
Hill. Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, he sends me an email every morning. So, yeah.
Isn't that
that's
something?
Kind of how that works.
Yeah.
Good morning, Raylene. My God.
Good morning.
Can you believe? Just the two of us.
I know. I didn't unlock the front door either.
It's locked?
It's locked.
Holy that's dangerous.
I did not unlock it because when we do, then sometimes we get people that we weren't expecting to get. And we need to run a quick line this morning.
Yeah.
Because Raylene's got to go get a shot in her eye.
Mm-hmm.
Woohoo.
Oh, you're looking forward to that?
Oh,
that's
so
going to be
much.
Great.
Yes.
It's going to be a party.
Yeah. The weekly hell.
Yesterday, Michael Booten came in here and threw gas on the fire. Congratulations to Michael Booten. My God.
Yeah, he did a great job. And I'm super proud of him. I wish things had turned out differently across the board. They didn't. I think it's going to make things super tough for him, and he knows that. But he's ready. He'll do a good job. I have no doubt in my mind. Mm-hmm. He'll do a good job. And, at first I was, I'm not going to lie, I was pissed. I was super pissed. Mm-hmm. And, but after waking up several times in the night and going over this in my mind of what, how, when, whatever, mm-hmm. I just have to be happy with the fact that we at least have been able to spread a message.
Sure.
And start a conversation that has been heavily avoided.
Yeah.
For far too long now.
Sure.
And we didn't shout long or hard enough.
Mm-hmm.
That's all.
Yeah.
And we have time. We have a whole year to get our message out and get things in a different place, sure. Hopefully. And in the meantime, we all have to work together. And so hopefully the people that I've been discussing, Barry Values and the council members mm-hmm. and the mayor, hopefully they would decide that they're going to have an open mind and represent the entire city and not just a few in a closed group. Sure. Hopefully they're willing to have a conversation with us. And like I said, if your message is so great, why are you hiding?
Right.
Just let's talk about it.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. You've maintained that from day one.
Yes. And I also maintained that there are some within the group that I actually like, I have respect for.
Yes, you have. Yeah.
And it's hard for me to see them in that group. It really is, because I don't understand that why they would do that. I don't know.
Good morning, Glenn, Francine, Chris, Chuck, who, by the way, looks absolutely amazing lately. Have you seen Chuck? Oh, my God, look at the guy.
I saw a couple posts this morning, and I feel horrible because apparently yesterday was his birthday, which is also my grandfather's birthday, by the way.
Just don't tell me that.
And I forgot. And, well, I didn't forget. I literally didn't know, but I was kind of, for real, I don't even know that I touched Facebook yesterday until 10:30 at night.
I didn't know either.
So
I don't have the Facebook birthday people waving flags in front of my face. How the hell am I supposed to know?
I feel bad that I missed such a thing and that I didn't say happy birthday. So happy birthday, and it was also my grandfather's birthday, and I didn't even make a post for him. And I usually every year make a post for my grandpa, and I didn't.
Well.
And so it was but it was a crazy day. So.
I think Chuck was a little disappointed that you missed his birthday.
Well, that's kind of dink of me.
Yeah, it is. I mean,
know?
I'm going to echo that.
I do really feel bad.
Yeah, well,
for real.
You should.
You forgot it too, jerk.
Well,
and welcome back, Glenn. I'm so happy that you're feeling better and that you kicked COVID's ass.
Yes, Glenn. My God, we also have Nick LaFond, Nancy McDowell. I don't know if you remember her. Zach Nelson, Tammy Gallagher, Crystal Blakeney, Amy Ingracia, Justin Blake, Ashley Seymour, Bailey Christopher, and Matthew Bergeron, all on the birthday list today. How about that? Huh? Yeah.
Nice.
The budget failed. Thoughts on that?
The school budget.
Yeah.
Yes, the school budget did fail. I'm not surprised.
Mm-hmm.
One bit surprised that the school budget failed.
Did you say bitchet?
Budget, yeah, budget. That's what it was. It was a. I'm not surprised.
And now we've got DJ Hardacre, who's like stalking us now and wanting autographs and pressing his body up against the glass. I don't know if you've seen any of the pictures.
You so wish.
But that's been going on. Hey, last night I had on Shane Locke, Corey Galander, Corey Robbins, Hazen Stouffer, Shane Starr, and Duncan Matthews from U32 boys hockey. These guys, it was so enjoyable to sit and chat with them, and we wish them the best of luck Thursday night in the finals at the Gut. Tonight we have the girls of Spalding that are going to be at the Gutterson Fieldhouse. Man,
I know, it's
just
crazy.
Incredible.
That's why they call it March Madness, and things are a little mad around here.
Yes, they are.
Yeah.
Yes, they are.
But that's awesome that they got to come in. I'm super happy that they came in and sat down with you. It's been really good to have the teams in here that.
It was great.
And meet the kids. And we wish that we could do that more often because, hey, they're our future.
I told them that I was going to be asking them all kinds of like super high-tech questions and stuff, and they looked like they were nervous. And then I had to break the news to them that
you knew nothing about hockey.
Yeah. HE double
hockey
what is
stick?
it? Double hockey sticks?
Yeah, that's
got it.
That means hell, honey.
Got it.
Yeah. HE double hockey sticks. I still am totally blown away that you had never heard that before.
Whatever. Whatever.
Sometimes you're frightening.
Hey, I know we're limited on time, but quick plug. Heather Slayton's coming in here tomorrow morning.
Yes, she is.
From Washington County Mental Health. She's got a lot of stuff going on over there to share of what they're going to be doing in the community. Not just this week and next week and the week after, but ongoing through the summer. It's going to be very busy.
Yeah.
Our community calendar brought to you by The World, Central Vermont's favorite weekly newspaper. What else do we have going on? We have that Calcutta that is on Saturday.
Yes.
This coming Saturday.
Yes.
At the VFW, Post 790.
Yeah, the 151.
The 151 Calcutta.
Yeah, and then there's on Sunday at the VFW, there's the breakfast.
Ooh.
So
Yes.
both of them, both posters are up. You're good.
All right.
So,
geez, I got to take some notes here.
Yeah.
The Calcutta is Saturday.
Yes.
And then the breakfast at the VFW is
Sunday.
Jeez, they got a lot of stuff going on.
They do.
God.
Yeah, and then Meet Bingo is Friday at the VFW.
Sue sent us a message on that.
Yes.
Meet
Susan
Bingo.
Tallman.
You break it. Hold on. Slow down because I haven't had coffee this morning. You're saying Meet Bingo at the VFW, Post 790, on what day now?
Friday, the 10th.
Wow. Okay, I'm writing this all down.
Okay. You go ahead and you
that's
write
a
it
lot
down.
of stuff. Slow the hell down, Raylene.
It's okay. You're gonna be all right.
Friday is Meet Bingo. Okay. Saturday is the Calcutta.
Yes.
Sunday is the breakfast.
Sunday is the breakfast.
Ron Tallman will be there.
Yes, he's always there.
There should be an extra ticket price just because Ron Tallman is there.
Oh, Okay.
I think so.
Well, they'll probably accept a donation for that.
I mean, I love that guy. We love that guy.
They do great things.
What else is happening?
Okay.
I know the Billtown Roadhouse has an Elvis event
This weekend.
Yes.
Yes. And
Mark Shelton is going to be there.
yes. And then the
King of Kings.
right, he's been in here before too.
Yeah.
We had him on the show, and we absolutely think he's the greatest thing ever.
Yes.
So, and then we have the Central Vermont 120 snowmobile circuit. So this Saturday, they also have an event, March 11th. And, you know, I have a couple friends that their kids race in that event. Pretty cool. And I believe Sean McCarthy's son really kicked some butt there last week.
Wow. Really?
Yeah.
Where is that going to be?
Are you surprised? It's out. Oh, it's at Thunder Road.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Mm-hmm. I saw it on Aired Out last night.
Yeah. Go figure.
There's too much.
Go
There's
figure.
Too much.
So there is a lot, and I'm not going to remember it all because I just can't. But there's a lot if you keep track of the page. And so starting today, this afternoon, all the movies that are playing at FGB Theaters, one of our sponsors, all the movies will post shortly to let you know all the movies from now till Sunday. And then all of the event posters will be added as well. Gusto's has a paint and sip coming right up.
I saw that. Yes.
And there's still a couple of spots left for that. And they also do an amazing breakfast on Sundays. If you haven't gone, you really need to because it's really good. And it's 9 to 2. And it's a full menu breakfast with some drink specials as well.
We have the town of Barrie doing that drive-through rabies clinic for cats and dogs. They've been doing this for a long time.
$15. Yep, $15.
And that's this coming Saturday.
Yes.
$15. Pittman Road, Department of Public Works Garage.
Yes.
Yeah, that they've been doing that for a long time. God bless them. We're lucky that they do. What was the other thing? Damn it! I'll get it. It's right on the tip of my tongue. There's so many things, Raylene. There's so much going on. My God.
There is. There's some stuff going on down at the Legion as well. And I've the veterans supper, the all veterans meal,
Yes,
is also, I believe that's tomorrow night, Thursday night. So we've posted that all veterans eat for free. The public is welcome. There's a charge for those meals, and of course it's for a great cause. And but all veterans are free, and the menu and the details are right up on the page.
Hillary's saying something about mediums at the Opera House on Friday.
Yes, there are psychic mediums at the Opera House.
Really?
Yes.
Ooh, I'm intrigued. I got to get on their website
and check it out.
Yeah, I got to look at that.
Yeah.
Game night at Delicate Decadence is tomorrow night from 6 to 8. Bring a game, or they've got plenty there, and you can just. I want to do that so badly.
I know.
You know, I really do.
It's really cool in there.
It is. It's a great vibe.
It's just such a good vibe. Yeah, it's a super cool atmosphere in there.
If you've never been there, you got to go to Del.
Well, I was in there the other day, and there was a couple of women sitting at a table in the back playing cards, drinking their tea.
Yeah.
It's cool. It's a nice spot for sure.
By the way, North Branch Nature Center on Saturday, they're going to have snowshoeing. I believe that's kind of in conjunction with cvfun.org. So that's happening. And then the 17th, the St. Patrick's Day breakfast honoring Mark Tatro of Tatro's Appliance.
Yes.
Will be there. Me and you and Sherilyn will all be there.
We will be there.
I will be eating more food than you and Sherilyn.
I'm sure you'll be eating way more food than I do because I don't ever eat breakfast.
Well, I'm saying combined.
So
I'm going to eat more.
Oh, I'm sure.
Will Chuck be there? God only knows. But it's going to be an amazing morning from 8 to 9:30 at the Barrie Elks. And look at what's happening here. Look at what's happening.
Oh yeah. Well, he
Does he have a
yeah, he has a key. Yeah.
I thought he was not coming in.
Um.
Didn't you tell
he's
me?
not- yeah.
I don't mind. I tried to message you to see. I changed my mind if that's okay.
Of course
Yep.
it is.
There's a microphone right over there.
There's a microphone.
See it? It's
Yeah.
right over there.
Or
Go get it.
Either or.
It's yours. Belongs to you. And I should say,
It says JD actually.
no. It says, if you look carefully, it says Michael right on it.
This is the second time I've crashed your show this week.
Second time.
It's okay. You're allowed. Yeah, yesterday. So, really quick. So we have to finish up some of these other things. So March 8th is today, and
Yes.
that's Women's Day.
Yes.
And
International.
yes, but yes, Women's Day, and
'Cause
then
women kick ass.
this whole month is like Women's Month. They're actually. Rebecca over at Brave is going to hold an event
Great.
and have some
You're all good over there, buddy.
have some people come in, talk about the history in Barry and
Really?
women. Yeah, women in
When is
history
that
in
happening?
Barry. And at the end of the month, we'll get that out there and talk about that more. But she would love more people to get involved.
Okay.
If you know a woman in Barry that has made a huge difference over time, like somebody that influenced you, or
That's fantastic.
great. We would like to hear about that. And then, but today, in honor of International Women's Day, if you go over to Emsley's, you can sign up, or if you go to the Emsley, the florist Facebook page, you can submit an entry for an amazing woman.
Yeah.
And they will be drawing a name on Friday and giving away a bouquet of flowers.
Fantastic.
So, but you have to, so it is posted on our page as well. We shared it, but all entries must be made because it's just easier that way.
Over there.
Yeah, you cannot jump around from page to page looking for entries.
Sure.
All entries must be made on the Emsley's Florist
Sure.
page,
Yeah.
Facebook page.
Go there and do it today.
Yeah. I mean, that's pretty awesome too.
Girl power.
Girl power.
Flower power.
Flower power.
Saturday the 18th.
Maybe you can paint your nails for us again.
I might.
Yeah.
Chuck just wrote, "Women rule, men drool."
Yeah.
Saturday, the 18th, the Oldies Dance is over at the Bethany Church from 6 to 9. That's part of cvfund.org.
Nice.
Looking ahead to the 28th is another craft night at Delicate Decadence from 6 to 8. And then that's not game night, that's craft night. And then Thursday the 30th is a variety night over at the Three Mountain Cafe in Waitsfield from 6 to 8. Again, part of cvfund.org. They got a lot of stuff. Matthew Brothers is the guy that heads that organization up. And
Yes.
by God, we're going to get him on the air, I promise you. Just glancing ahead real quick to April, the Barry Rotary is going to be doing a pie brunch on the 8th of April. I will be there. I don't give a damn what kind of pie it is. Please give me 2 slices.
Okay.
Meat pie, raspberry
Blueberry pie,
I
you don't care?
Sweet, salty, potatoes, meat. It doesn't matter. If it says pie, I'm eating it. I don't even need to know what's
well,
in
all right
it.
then. I'm not surprised by that one bit, actually.
Oh, love it.
Not surprised.
You
by
could
it
tell
one
me
bit.
horse manure pie, and I would say, please give me 2 servings.
Let me look here at the date too, because coming up is on March 18th. It's all you can eat pie at the Berlin Volunteer Fire
What?
Department. Yes, we posted that as well. So best sweet and savory pie competition. There'll be live music with Ray and Sam Burke and friends. $12 entry, $6 for age 10 and under.
Wait, what day is this at Berlin Fire Department?
That is the 18th.
The
So you got a
18th?
little time for that to prepare.
I'm going to stop eating now so I can just
It's
get
an
ready.
all you can eat.
They're going to.
So that's going to be at the Berlin Fire
They're
Department.
going to lose money when I go there. They're going to lose money. They're going to be sold out.
I'm not surprised.
Janet Richardson was telling us about that. The all-you-can-eat pie over there.
She was.
Anything else on our community calendar?
I'm sure there's tons.
Brought to you by The World?
I really am.
Central Vermont's favorite weekly newspaper.
But we'll get them up. We'll get all of the posters of all of the events up, as well as the movies this afternoon.
All right. The rumor is that you went out last night and got hammered with Michael Booten and took your clothes off and started running around the streets, got arrested. What really happened? Was that kind of true, Michael?
I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. It was a really long night last night. It was very long. It was a long night last night, and it was honestly kind of a blur.
Yeah, we don't remember
I swear
what happened.
I remember something about Raylene and doing something. I just can't. And for the record,
we're not
folks,
gonna
I
talk
don't drink.
about it.
Yeah,
Of course you drink. You just may not drink
I drink
alcohol.
water. It was.
He loves gummy bears, though. I'm just telling you.
Yeah, I was like, last night was a pretty rough night. I was like, I want gummy bears. I don't really want gummy bears, and if somebody offered them to me, I wouldn't take them.
No.
Because I have been offered gummy bears before, and cookies and brownies and everything else. I'm like, no, I'm all good.
Oh,
But
you're
last
talking
night-
I have
about...
to
have
worry
jumped on
about my
board.
mental health and my mental stability in general. So,
Well, listen, your week didn't start out the greatest. You lost a very good friend of yours, which was super tough.
yeah.
You had a hell of a week.
And then, I mean, it was just a long, cold, hard day after a long, hard few months. And yeah, I'm surprised you're out of bed.
I'm not going to
would've
lie.
slept.
I'm kind of surprised too. I wasn't going to, but then I was like, and I was thinking about this. I feel like in the last year and a half, I've been robbed of part of my happiness that I've always had. And I will attribute that to gaslighting from my mayor, straight up. And it also has affected my interpersonal relationships with other counselors, right? And I go back and I think of, I have a really good relationship with Teddy, and I'm starting to develop a good relationship with Amel. I had a good relationship with Sam. I've given it some thought, and I certainly have, as someone told me, became a little less nice. And I'm gonna change that. I'm not gonna back down from what I think is a person that's just not very nice. Mm-hmm. I could show the emails and the Facebook posts, but I'm gonna move forward. I'm excited about the school board. I was very disappointed that Alice lost last night. I love Alice. She is a very level-headed individual. The thing about the school budget, there was a narrative being pushed out there, which really made me angry, that I heard about, that I was like the 1.5% person, and that's not true.
No,
I thought I
not
made
at
that
all.
very clear. Huh?
That wasn't at all true.
No, it wasn't. And I think that probably cost me some votes, which it should have. My comment has always been, if I was there, I would have gone with a 3.5 just to get so that everybody was on board to vote for it. But a 4.97%, I'm not upset about that, and I'm assuming that's what we're going to put forth when we go back out to vote. However, we need to have restructuring on the table, which will be very unhappy for some people.
Michael.
I know.
Michael.
I know.
Alice says hey, I'm not dead, just not there.
Yeah.
I love her. I am really disappointed by that. That was one of the that was very hard. She is really an amazing lady, and if you get to know her, yeah, that was probably the first blow last night of many.
Yeah.
But you know what? You guys have to deal with me now on the school board.
Well, and I said, I don't feel that across the board, I really don't feel that all was lost, because even though seats weren't gained, I feel like we were in a position where we took the time to be honest and to spread a message about some things that are really not all that great that are happening right now.
Yeah.
And so we've opened a door that's been really closed for a long time because no one dared to open the door. And now the door is open. And how we all go about it and it will make the difference. We'll see. And hopefully the people in some groups, hopefully some of them, especially the ones on council, and I have no hope for the mayor, but at least the ones on council will be a little more open-minded and be willing to share their message with us instead of hide it and work together. Everybody can actually take a breath and work together.
Yeah, and I think, the one thing that is also a takeaway is that we really have to be community-wise, we really have to be involved. And everybody hates it every single time I mention the flag issue. But when people got involved on that, the flag went up. Right?
Stuff happened.
And things like the BADC supporting them, we have to get people involved and in council chambers to fight for them. Because guess what? They're going to need the help, right? In the Berry Partnership's acquisition of the Wheelock building. They're going to need the help. There has been, it's not a 100%. And that does concern me.
Right. And I said that last night as well. Article 7 passed, but the article passed, but we still have the same makeup here in Barrie. So the job, it's not going to be easy. Nothing about it is going to be easy. The article passed, and great, we have a marketing budget that we can push Barrie further, we hope. But the makeup of the council has not changed at all. And so the same walls are there.
Well, so regarding the BADC vote, that was really close. That was like 100 votes difference.
Was it?
Huh?
Was it?
Yeah, it was 100 votes. So the campaign against BADC was very strong. And that's kind of concerning to me. When the voice is so loud that it sways so many people. Because when you look at like the People's Health and Wellness Clinic, the Washington County Mental Health, and the other ballot items on there,
Sure.
it was like 1,000 to 200. Right, 1,000 positive, 200 negative. BADC had 650 something yes, 540 something no.
Yeah.
And that's a really huge thing. And there's no doubt. I will say that there's a very high chance we're going to have a Barrie beat tonight. And a surprise guest that I can't tell anybody about.
Right, right. Don't tell.
Super surprise guest.
Don't tell. We definitely don't want to do that.
No, yeah.
Is there any more teasing here? Can we?
The person is very knowledgeable and really, I'm super excited about it. It's super, super excited. I'm not going to lie.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm super excited too. It will be it'll be pretty cool, I think. So I'm pretty excited about it as well. Yeah.
Where are you going, JD?
Potty.
Oh.
JD always has to potty.
I got a bad prostate.
You got a bad prostate. Where's the camera?
JD always has to
Who's
potty.
on the camera?
So you're on camera.
Oh, I'm on camera?
Yeah, you're on camera. What are we going to say?
Great. I don't know.
What are we going to say about JD?
You want me to talk about JD?
Can he hear
I can
us?
talk about JD.
Can he hear us?
Okay, so let's... No.
Did you know that month is JD month?
I did not. Did you know that? I think it's tomorrow is Employee Appreciation. Is that today or tomorrow?
I think it's tomorrow. Today is... No, I don't know, actually.
I don't know. Remember. It's one or the other. So the thing that I was talking about is, I feel like the interactions that I've had with him over the last, 2.5 years or so has absolutely poisoned me. And it's done a very good job at doing it. It started off with his nasty comment about me being a racist and a misogynist,
which you are far from.
And that was over the flag debate, right? Like it was over, the Black Lives Matter flag debate. And it hurt me. And I had sent him an email and I said, how can I work with somebody that hates me so much? And we had a dialogue back and forth. And that was like one of the first things that happened. And, it just went downhill from there. Like when I started doing the ordinance on traffic, he was like, he made some suggestions about, ticketing people based on income or car value. And
which
I was
is
like,
just absurd.
I was like, no. And then I posted it on Facebook as a question, and he got all angry with me about that. And we just slowly devolved into, one comment was, there will be a point where I will no longer be able to correspond with you appropriately. And it just went from there. And it's unfortunate. And I truly do believe that interaction has caused some significant interpersonal relationship issues with me and others in the community that I was really good friends with and, friendly with. And that was a takeaway from me last night. So I'm going to go back to my old ways.
Listen, we're going to be okay. Like I said, we are going to be fine. It just means that the fight may be a little harder than what it has been. And hopefully we have a whole year to spread our message and to change things. We have a whole year.
Here's the thing. If I can say this, Michael, you have a massive amount of respect in this community. You did.
Agreed.
long before you ever got on these microphones and started your podcast.
I agree.
But Raylene says we have a year. You have something that you have something that that many others either A, don't have, or B, have not taken advantage of, despite the invites, and that's connectivity to your community through a microphone and a camera. And that's why, and I said this to you, I think the day I met you, that's why we do this. Whatever you want to call it. If you want to call it a podcast, if you want to call it goofing around, entertainment, information, whatever it is. But you have that. You have built an audience. You have a demographic. You have a niche that you've tapped into that you have honed over the last, I don't know how long it's been. What has it been for a Barry Beat?
A year and a half.
Year and a half. I mean, that's really impressive. So you have
Wouldn't be able to do it without you and the lovely Raylene.
God knows we wouldn't be able to do it without you. How many times we've relied on you to? That's a whole nother story. But my man, you have a direct line voice to your community. If people want to know what your thoughts are, agree or disagree, they can tune in, they can watch, they can listen from their car, on their couch, at home, and they can, when it's convenient for them, they can listen live or they can go back and re-listen. But you've got that conduit to the community, which is freaking awesome. You have that.
Well, I also have the Berry City Community fan page that, I've also,
which you started a long time ago.
I did. I started that like 13 years ago.
Exactly.
To engage in the community. And what I have done in the last 2 years is actually pull back on the engagement side of that. Not asking questions like I used to do and get responses from people. And that's partly because of, the fear of a group coming after me straight up. I mean, and I know the person that used to admin the page with me would say that 100% that, I have backed off from asking questions. Like, for example, a question that I would have put out there is, what do people think about the 1.5% budget? And that question I never asked, and not because of any reason there. It's just that, I got into the habit of not asking the questions. And that would have given us a clear indication of where our community is. And, if I had asked that.
But why would people ask that if they think that they already have an opinion on what they think it is? You know what I'm saying? I mean, my God, we want to know, but we don't want to know.
Well, and that's the thing. Like, I think that we need to be able to do that, right? We need to be able to start asking those questions again. I mean, I just think of the response that I got when I asked about doing cameras up and down on Main Street.
Sure.
And it was like 99% yes, please. And do it yesterday. And unfortunately we didn't have a city council that was very receptive to that. But this was a couple of years ago. I don't know.
I remember it.
Yeah. And it would have been really nice. But that being said, what if I had posted that question on the Berry City Community fan page on January 3rd? On January 3rd, it lights up.
Right.
And then what kind of effect would that have on January 5th?
Yeah.
When they went and they actually talked about it at the school board.
Right.
It would be very interesting to have that data and in that alternative universe that I will never get to see.
Right.
Because I live in this one. Not that I believe in multiple universes, but if I did, highly recommend everywhere, everything,
Michael,
everywhere,
you
all
don't
at
know
once.
what the hell's up there. You don't know what's up there. You look. You go out in the backyard at night. Look up there. You don't know what the hell's going on up there.
Going on up there?
Yeah, up in space.
So
there could be multiple
straight up,
universes and different galaxies.
There's no
How
other
the hell do you
universes
know
and
what's
different
going on?
Galaxies.
You know what's going on.
So ultimately, at the end of the day, I believe that God created the heavens and the earth, and I believe that He only created one reality. So,
Michael,
yes,
the only I mean, you were so outspoken yesterday. The only criticism that I have for you, and I kind of share it a little bit with Tom Lozon, is the beard. It's got to go.
Yeah, it's not.
It's got to go.
If I lose
Get out the
200 pounds, I will
goddamn
shave it.
hedge clippers and take it off.
If I lose 200 pounds, I'll shave it. I promise.
Seriously, my
Then I'll look like a little kid. It will
The
be
only-
really weird. Have you ever seen a picture of me without a beard?
no, no.
You haven't seen a picture of me without a beard?
Text it to me and I'll share it. But
no, I ain't.
Listen, the only criticism that I have, and I share it with Tom Lozon, and I'm sure Raylene and a few others, is that we would love to see, and I know that you're in a difficult position because not only are you a city councilor, but you're now on the school board. We would love to see a little bit of a sharper edge from Michael Booten going forward. I had a comment this morning, face to face with someone, that we had a very brief conversation, like a 30-second conversation about just that. I won't tell you his name, but it was a police officer who said, just like to see just a sharper edge on Michael Booten. But I know that you have to dance a very delicate dance here.
Well, it's not only a delicate dance, and you know, when you become sharp, there's that potential of really hurting people, and when you're sharp and you're cutting, you can cut a little too broad and you can hit people that you're not trying to hit.
And Rosemary just said Michael has a beautiful, kind heart. I think we know that. We know that. But well said and great point. Agree. Understand. But I think that you wear everything on your shirt sleeve. You're transparent. But I believe that there's also a lot of stuff that is in your head that doesn't make it to the microphone. And you have to, as we just said, dance a delicate dance. You don't want to hurt people. That never has been your intention.
There is a lot of anger that I have for some resentment for people
because there's a sideline show.
And
there's a sideline show.
There is a bunch of stuff that's going on behind the scenes
one knows about, that people don't know about. Right? I'm not trying to put words in your mouth.
No,
I know I'm cutting you off, but
it's well, you've heard some of the stuff, JD. I mean, I've been pretty clear with you on some of the things, and that's just, you know, it's not something that I was ever prepared for.
Right.
Going into 2020, one of the worst years of my life.
Sure.
You know, and then just following through. It's not the way that I remember it. I remember, and that's what keeps me going forward, is in the hopes that it will return to the day.
Sure.
Where Tom Lozon is mayor and he's busting ass and putting things through the city and getting things done. Main Street being redone, City Place being done, all that stuff being done under Tom Lozon's watch. The Blanchard block, Community National Bank. Let's see. All of these things happen under Tom's watch. Ding, 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 ding.
Yeah. I hear you loud and clear, man. Hear you loud and clear.
With a council that was very friendly to pro-business, right? You know, there's
a lot of division right now.
There is a lot of division.
And it's everywhere.
Maybe we should have kumbaya. Can we have like a little
buddy? You gave Paul Brody a hug yesterday. I mean, if that is not
gonna lie to you.
kumbaya,
I was trying.
That's not kumbaya.
JD, I was trying to annoy him, and it was not working very well.
No, it's not working.
But that's okay.
No.
Because now it feels like a personal fun mission to do.
You know what? It would have worked with me. I would have bitch slapped you right across.
Well, I was more afraid. I almost went over there and busted you up again, but I was more afraid of upsetting you than I was him, because him I wanted to get a rise out of.
Didn't work.
It didn't work because I didn't have enough opportunity.
No.
If I try harder, it will work. Trust me. I can get a rise out of people.
No, it's not going to work. You don't know who you're dealing with. It's not going to work.
Oh man, that is such a challenge. That is such a challenge.
Listen, I want to mention here that it's Ladies' Day at Vermont Quick Lube. Being that it is Wednesday, ladies get a flower and a car wash with their oil change. Get in there. If you don't have a lot of time, they're going to take good care of you. You're going to get clean oil, fresh, clean fluids, and you're going to be on your way. Vermont Quick Lube. Brakes, struts, tires, changes, rotation, state inspection, you name it, they do all of that as well. And you don't need an appointment. Check them out on Facebook. We love them.
Have you watched their commercial?
Yes, it's fantastic.
Have you? So I was talking to Raylene about this.
They did a great job with that.
You should absolutely start playing that at the beginning of your videos.
I can.
No, I mean, legitimately, like the video, the commercial. You don't have to do it all the time. I'm just thinking it would be awesome to see that.
Tell Michael
the commercial is pretty cool.
Tell Michael Booten if he can show me how to do it. By God, I'll do it. Cloudy and scattered flurries today, by the way, because Raylene dropped the ball. She didn't do the forecast, so I'm going to do it for her because she was asleep at the wheel. Temps into the 30s today, lower 30s. Thursday, tomorrow, mostly cloudy, some scattered flurries lingering, lower 30s. Friday, mix of sun and clouds, 35. And then filtered sunshine through high clouds on Saturday, upper 30s, maybe even a sap run on Sunday to finish the weekend. Bright sunshine, 40 degrees. It's going to be perfect. Can we shift gears, because there's something that I wanted to talk about with Raylene, but she blew me off.
See why not? I mean,
she got up and stormed out of here, threw a chair. I mean, she's all pissed off about. I don't know. She just left.
Why is she upset? What'd you do?
I don't know. Did you see the chair she threw?
I did see that chair.
Pissed off.
Yeah.
Do you ever feel bad for the people that believe us too much? That take too much stock in, don't understand when.
Are you talking about like people that need to like
lighten the hell up,
unring their knickers?
Yes.
They get them in a bunch. You hear that? Do you hear that phrase a lot at home there, JD?
All the time.
Because your wife is British and
yes,
she's
don't get your knickers in a
don't get your knickers in a bunch
all the time.
And
there's something that I wanted to ask Raylene about, but I'm gonna ask
hopefully
you.
Not that question.
I don't know if you think this is a money making scheme or not, but one of the national headlines that surfaced yesterday, and I posted it up, is that Facebook, Instagram. Pay attention, everyone. If your head's in your ass, pull it out right now and listen to this, because this is going to affect you. Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter are going to be rolling out fees. It says right here, in a challenging environment, social media companies are seeking ways to maximize revenues beyond advertising, some of which may come at a price to users. But are the charges worth it? So social media subscriptions, we're going to talk about some of the rates here, but this may not forever be a free thing. Social media, my God, Michael, we all rely on it so much. We rely on social media for our entertainment, for our information, for communicating with others. And now Mark Zuckerberg, douchebag, is finally catching on to this with others, and they're going to start charging. Michael, Meta Verified, which includes Facebook and Instagram, $11.99 a month. Snapchat Plus, $3.99 a month. You get a good deal though at $21.99 for 6 months, or $39.99 a year. Twitter Blue, that's where you get the blue check mark thing there. $8 a month, or $84 a year. Twitter settled on $8 a month after offering its optional Twitter Blue offering thing. And now we've got Stephen King, who is speaking out, the author. He's adamant that he has no intention of paying to retain the blue check mark next to his username on Twitter. that indicate an active, notable, and authentic account of,
Can I?
He's pissed. He says, Stephen King says, and I'm quoting, $20 a month to keep my blue check? Fuck that.
Oh,
they should pay me.
Yeah.
If that gets instituted, still quoting here, if that gets instituted, I'm gone like Enron. End quote.
End quote. Okay.
Woo!
I have a strange suspicion that to Stephen King, $8 a month is equivalent to maybe like 8 cents for me. And for your average person that, in Berry City makes about $40,000 a year, I'm pretty darn sure that $8, he can suck it up, Buttercup. As for me, for my blue check,
what are you going to do this on a sliding scale, Michael?
As for me on this check mark thing, I don't need a check mark to feel validated. But if Stephen King needs a check mark to feel validated, I understand his concerns. Perhaps he should, think about why he feels inadequate without the blue check mark.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say.
Alice just said they got everybody addicted to social media, and now they're charging for it. Classic drug dealer activity.
That's a valid point. That's a very valid point. I mean, she's not wrong.
Wow.
It is addictive. Although I have tried the Instagram. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to do the Instagram, and I'm just not getting it. And I feel really bad about it. Like,
there's hope for you, Michael.
I go on there. I am learning Pet Finder, though. That I'm learning.
Good. Beyond the check mark, the subscription is going to let users continue to take advantage of two-factor authentication security using text messages. That extra security, that layer goes away on March 20th, Michael. Did you know that? I didn't think so.
Well, I will have to make sure that I modify my... Oh, wait, that's right. I already deleted Twitter because it was a cesspool of... it's the moist isolates of which nobody got, I'm sure.
I'm saying, if you're...
scum and villainy.
If you're a non-subscriber, March 20th, you're going to lose that extra layer of security. And what's more is that Twitter is now warning that if you are now enrolled in two-factor authentication via text on the service but have no intention of signing up for the Twitter Blue, you must disable this method by March 20th. Failure to heed the warning is probably going to lock you out of your account. So pay up, Michael. Or good luck ever getting your Facebook and Instagram accounts
Well, I
back.
don't have a blue check mark, JD. I don't have a blue check mark.
Then you're dead in the water, pal.
I know. Well,
You're
in defense
dead.
In defense, I have a fake Twitter account that I don't ever use.
Okay.
I use it solely so that when somebody says you got to go look at this, I go and look at it. And you can't look at it online.
Right.
I don't even have it on my I don't know if I even have
Chuck
it on
is saying this social media stuff is such a joke. There was life before social media. Everybody will survive.
I do have Twitter.
Do you remember life before social media?
Have to sign in.
Good luck signing in. Do you remember life before social media?
I do. It was a beautiful life.
Do you remember life before cell phones?
I do.
Glenn does.
I don't. I'm the cell phone. I'm not willing to give up. Social media would be kind of nice if like everybody just gave up on social media.
Sure.
That would be nice. I would like that.
Yeah.
That would be nice.
This
not
is-
going to happen. I mean, we are addicted to the crack cocaine
Of course.
of social media. It is what it is.
Well, we rely on it. I mean,
Yeah.
and this is coming from Chuck, who texts me every 5 minutes on social media during the day.
Yeah.
Because he loves me so much. This is going to get interesting. It really is. This is going to be just unbelievable. And before I sneak out of here, have you? And I wanted to show Raylene this too. We ran out of time, but you are you aware that Paris Fashion Week is going on right now? Have you seen some of these outlandish celebrity looks from Fashion Week in Paris. I mean, it is absolutely bizarre how somebody could say that this is fashion. I don't understand it. I'm going to drop the link into the comments section for those that want to see. But some of these people, Michael, if I could go through a dumpster and get a bunch of shit and sew it together, I think I would look better than half of these people. I don't understand. I'm not trying to be mean, pal.
It's an artistic expression, JD.
I understand that, but I mean,
it's an artistic expression.
My God, buddy. I mean,
Listen,
would you walk around naked with a big plastic leaf
again,
strapped to your hairy chest like a freaking Halloween costume?
We have devolved our standards of art to a level that is beyond when a child can do the same thing that an adult man or female can do.
Yes.
And say they get $500,000 for that piece of art, while your child's art, which behind you is just as good, and that doesn't get $500,000. Whatever. It's all dumb.
What a world. Thank you for coming in here, my man.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you.
Barry Beat tonight?
Yep, we're going to do a Barry Beat tonight. Make sure you watch because it's going to be a special guest. I'm super excited. Raylene's excited.
A special guest?
A special guest.
Alice Farrell.
No, I'm not going to tell you who it is. I'll say this.
Phil Scott.
I love the person a lot.
Phil Scott.
I love the person a lot, and I really do.
Tom Lozon.
No, I'm not going to tell you who it is.
You're going to tell me, Michael. I'm going to come right over there. I'm going to come over there.
You better be turning off for that thing.
Thanks, everybody. Have a great day. God bless. Take good care of each other. Be kind. And please don't take us too seriously. Having fun with you this morning. Thanks to our presenting sponsors right there in front of you. We'll catch you again tomorrow morning. Tons of stuff going on. Lots to talk about, and we'll get to it all. Take care.